So, oh, why is it black and white now? Uh, These are just slider to the number because wait, these are just slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. No, oh, this is the number. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. All the way then? What do these two made up words below is the most appealing to you? Oakum smoke a trash. Smoke a trash? Scrum tush? Scrum tush. Alchemy. Oh, sure. I don't know why, that one sounds more appealing. Okay. Please don't adjust the slider. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes. Is the time that is right now the correct time? Yes. What is time anyway? True. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yes, let's just see. Oh, help. Yes. Will you come back to visit me? Yes. Hello everyone that's tuning in, I'm Eliamyth, and today we're playing Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, and getting more endings this time. And I hope you guys enjoyed the last video, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? Or I think it was, at least. Took some, learn how to do the captioning right and all that. You threw a parody in there, no. But let's get right into it, and you already know the story, so. We're gonna just skip over it. I also adjusted the settings, so we should have less blur this time. Let's see.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There should be something around here. Aha! We're gonna go back here and see what's in here.
Oh good, you noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Alright, we already went on here last time, so let's see what happens next. Something else new entirely. Okay, yeah, we just skipped over a whole portion. Let's see, anything new this way? I know we can't get the other ending again, so there's probably gotta be something else then.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and
Okay.
about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
We heard about that.
Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So
See.
forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
Supposedly it's
I say
good.
we take it
Oh.
one step even further.
What's going on?
Which is why I'm very proud to
Which side?
announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Da 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 da. We're new. The end is never the end.
Yes,
Again.
see, isn't this far
427.
superior to a measly re-release
The Stanley
of
Parable
the minor
2.
editions? Think of all the new territory
Some more
that
coffee.
comes
No.
with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new
Mm-mm.
experience built from the ground up. Why there are so many possibilities? It could go in so many different directions.
Hello?
This is what
Oh.
fans have
Ow.
truly been asking for.
Oh, there.
Calling it
Taste the
Stanley
sequel.
Parable 2
Taste
is
the
just
rainbow.
so much
Wait, wrong
catchier
one.
than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2. Now that's an artistic statement right there.
Sounds like a sequel.
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Oh. Narrator, did you fall for the scheme? Logo ideas on Google Slides. Or is it Google? I don't know. I don't know which Microsoft Slides or something like that. Let's see. Which ending is the best? I like this one. Looks clean. That looks like something familiar. I don't have an arrow. I'm pointing it to it. Distinct second slide. Third slide. Not too fancy. Fourth looks like something else. Stanley Parable doesn't really. That one doesn't really accentuate it. Or the fifth slide doesn't accentuate it as the second one. Thanks for attending my meeting. I like the design they went with. Very good. Logic versus creativity. No. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Narrator
Now
side.
be clear,
Oh,
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features
taste
I've
the
been
sequel.
developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will
Ears
sort of
or eye,
naturally
two
come
eyes,
up
two ears,
around
two
them.
nostrils, two
You
arms,
know,
two legs. Who took the marker?
game
Red marker.
development is
Me.
much
Two,
more
two.
of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I think there's gotta be some science to it. Oh, suck me. Let's see. I have an hour to film, so let's see what happens. Two. How many twos can you throw on a two level? Is it on the second level? I don't even know. It was literally we went up a floor, so it's the second level. Okay, value investors, let's wait to the show floor. We're on the red carpet. Ooh, ooh. New features. Da-da-da-da. New content. Doom, doom, doom. Oop, yeah, back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Let's see. Any here? Nope. Oh, fancy.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
I don't know. We can't jump still. Hear your name in this game. Ooh. How'd you embed something? What kind of name?
For the Stanley
What's in
Parable
a name?
2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course,
Too big,
the
too
first and
small,
most
just
obvious
right.
answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
Isn't that everybody?
So with that in mind, my first addition to the game
Name, here's yours.
which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
Will it?
Isn't that wonderful?
You know what, guys? I'm just gonna put like, hi, my name is Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
This is the final game.
Let's have you roleplay as Jim to really simulate the full experience.
I'm Jim,
Just
and Jim is me.
I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I like how we break the fourth wall sometimes, and then sometimes we don't. It's like, I don't get it.
Sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seeing all the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Oh,
Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
I guess so.
Then please step forward and press the button.
Hey, just press this button instead. Nah, that'd be cool though. Nah. I am Jim.
Yes, you see. What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you.
Jim's on there now. Okay. It's too much.
If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
Nah.
The Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Oh, the doors are open now. Okay, cool. So let's go that way. It's a pretty room. Big, expansive. Perfect for a sequel. No. Enjoy. Here we go, soda. That. It was like I jumped on it. It was weird. You heard Jim in the game. Nah, okay. Nope.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually
Please no screenshots. A whole new office. Red is the new orange. Does that mean when we go back it's gonna be red now? Maybe he's all grown up. What does that mean? This feels like code. What's that noise? Is that from the game? I hope it's from the game and not my computer. The new updated ray trace more. Let's see button. The sequel to the. Okay. New content, new features and content, new ideas. This button says the name of the player, jump circle, infinite hole. Infinite hole? Was there anything else right here? Or did I come in through this way? I don't know. What's this? The epilogue?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
Almost nice.
Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
At the end of the story, normally. Ooh. I'm assuming that's Stanley over there. Let's see. At least it's not clipping and buffering this time. Setting world champions, infinite hole, free achievement. Free achievement. What? Free new plus easy achievement. I think I turned off my achievements for in game actually. Full delivery, so it just works. Oh, what happened?
Here's something special.
Okay.
Remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yeah.
I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it,
Lever.
the achievement will be given to you.
Lever.
Simple as that.
Lever? They're gonna kill me instantly. Let's see. I feel like they're gonna kill me instantly. Let's see.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over.
What's this developer's excuse?
Uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
The next DLC of this game.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
We need to see the infinite hole and jump circle. But we don't have any more jumps.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back to Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Look fun.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Nice. Nice. Collectibles. That's new. Click them all. Okay. Where am I supposed to go now? You are here. Okay, let's see. We're on the lower level, I guess. We're at this map, free achievement. Merch. Where's merch at? Exits that way. Oh, we're not trying to leave yet. So let's... Infinite hole. Let's go. To the infinite hole. This is one of the longer endings, huh? What's over here? An infinite hole. What would be the use of an infinite hole?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you
Oh, they're placing it down.
Stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Okay. Jump in the hole. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I
You move it?
say
Ooh.
so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top and
What's
we
the word?
can continue onward.
Let's see how long we stay here real quick. No.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
It's not infinite, is it?
Do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole?
Yes.
To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
There was a
I don't really
hole
want to say that it
in
isn't
the middle
an
of the
astonishingly
ground.
deep hole it is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh,
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the
Cool.
hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar
New
and
mug.
cheat, and you're so clever.
yes.
I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
True.
What normal person actually wants to fall infinite?
Well, you just want to try it out. Was it like that Spy Kids movie? The second one?
Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Someone was here already, I guess.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite?
I accuse
If
us.
that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Anything? Yeah, let's go.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
I just fall again. Ooh, nah. I want to do some other stuff first. Does it correct it to the mostly infinite hole? Mostly, yeah, it does. Technically, you could probably make another. Ooh, what's that up there? Can we fall from the top? Oh no. Oh, that'd be cool. They jump in. We went this way, right? Yeah, so we're going back out. What haven't we seen now? No, let's see. We're right here. What happened? Where do we go now? Merch. You see merch? Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. Ooh, I saw the new content. Okay. There's a QR code. Can I scan it? I'm gonna scan it. Let's see what happens real quick. Leave it there. Welcome to the official website of Stanley Parable 2. Sequel, huh? Watch your helpful. Da, da, da. That's new. If you're a more critical person. Okay, it literally just leads the link for Stanley Parable 2. T-shirt is the best new feature. Oh, I would get that shirt. Is there anything else over here? Okay, we went that way basically. Let's see up here. It's with this bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
I can see why.
It engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well,
There's no bucket.
I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental
Oh, we can't go back there.
game.
What's that?
It's the Stanley Parable reassurance.
Oh, there it is.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart.
I'll do that.
As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions
And the bucket knows all.
will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance
Can't get it.
while the bucket is in your arms.
I wait till he's done.
It's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable.
New fancy.
Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
Oh.
Give it a try.
Alright, bucket. You laughed at us.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweet.
Oh, we can't leave.
And in fact,
You can do anything with
say
it?
that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well.
Keep
Just
talking.
has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Nah, no, stop it, stop it.
Long, didn't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable.
Can I throw it?
2.
Oh. I get stuck back here. Alright, can we leave now? Okay, so we got a bucket. I don't know what's the deal with the bucket. No.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
No, normally no.
Be an award if it isn't already. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday
There's
and
balloons.
Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
You get a choice? Oh. You will someday. Let's see, get well.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you
already knew.
really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, Stephanie Spears.
Okay, we get it, we get it, we get it. They're everywhere.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
We already went this way, didn't we? Yeah, because it leads to the mostly infinite hole. Yeah, so we're not going that way. Anything else here? Mm. Maybe you already went that way. I guess we're going to the exit, right? I don't think there's anything else. Let's see, let's just go to our list. Making a list, checking advice. Okay. 89, where's 89 at? Do we go right here? Oh. Oh, let's see.
Oh goodness, Stanley, this is fairly awkward. I hate to do this, but before you leave, you really should go to the collectibles exhibit. You see, there is a surprise I was going to spring on you later, and it involves the collectibles. And I really do hate to break the illusion, but it's important that you go see the collectibles, okay?
Right here.
All right, I'll get out of your hair now.
Somewhere up there, right? Can he find them all? Oh. That's weird.
Ah, collectibles. Now
No, what's this music?
real video game.
Wait, is this a what? It's like a Japanese bridge.
Around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
What's with the statue or the what's it? Oh, okay. Very
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely
super tragic. That's literally what you're gonna do to us, aren't you? Huh. Interesting, but I rolled my teeth. Let's see. Anything else up here? With their bucket. Like presentation room?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Are you ready? Here
I
it
assume
is.
so.
I give you the
We're literally on
Stanley
opposite side or something like
Parable
that.
2. Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Good luck.
Okay, yes. This is
Alright, let's see.
Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding,
Nah.
Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
No.
I very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they wouldn't stand on their own.
Is that why there's
They would
Ultra
need
Deluxe?
the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
True.
Would it possibly work?
Maybe.
Suppose it could,
Maybe.
but it would need a really tremendous title screen.
Why you
A
say?
title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up. Perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh. No. Stanley Parable 2. Begin the game, settings, credits, quit to desktop. Fancy. Oh, let's begin it. Anything changes or? It says we have a bucket, I'm guessing. Something's different.
This is the
Does anything
story
change
of a
here?
man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in this
Balloons.
building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a voice on the desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
I'm probably gonna skip some of
This
this.
is what employee 427 did every
Why not
day,
use both hands though?
every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-whipping, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Da da da.
Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
The Stanley Parable
Something that
2.
would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up
The
to
balloons.
give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. We're looking for something new.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Balloons are
Stanley
different now.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Anything here? We know balloons are different. Is there anything else that's different? Oh, wait, the bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Let's see. Anything else over here?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Very tightly. So what's the difference now? Alright, let's see. Let's go to the right. To the right. Right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge...
The bucket is gonna be part of everything now. Can I hit it? No.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Is there anything over here first?
No,
Said the bucket.
Nah.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
You know what else it is too?
Good.
Said the bucket.
Yeah.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Should we get her
He
older?
did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked. But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that
They might die in one of
another's
those.
arms. How deeply touching.
Okay. Oh, haha. Don't fall. Don't fall. Straight. 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 Oh. Okay. Okay, I think we're okay. We're focusing. Focus. Focus. Oh. Hello.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all
None
of
at
these,
all.
only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You
Okay.
can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows that's right. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Now we can't get back up, can we? Yep, I think we're stuck here. Well, to the other side.
But Stanley feared that any path threw himself to his death.
There was a vent behind me.
What do we got? What do we got back here? Oh. You're new. Okay.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path
Whoa.
that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten
Another, they're like cassettes? How many people do you know cassettes? Like, I don't think anybody uses them more. Oh.
so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten.
You didn't think I was actually just a recorder, did you? What a silly, trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording.
That's funny.
It's all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory.
No, I don't like this.
Every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal, intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Oh, that's different. It's always changing. Oh, you stay there.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Okay.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
We're trying to get all the right endings right now.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him.
Oh, it's different again. And answer the door on his right.
He was firmly convinced that the bucket
Got
had
it.
spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
There's something there. No, nothing there. Okay. Time to write this time. Ha ha ha. Died a couple times. Danger. Danger everywhere. To be one. To be or not to be? What's over here? To be three. To be...
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this...
Why'd I get rid of it?
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
I didn't know.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? That would explain a lot about your behavior.
No.
At this point, which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed
Okay.
properly.
Okay, we get it, we get it. It's not that.
The impact of the story is dependent
We would have been
on
called a
your
bucket.
understanding of what is
Technically anything could be a bucket if you make it a bucket. As long as it has a handle and it's something to contain something. Now let's see what's in here. Is this a bucket? Ooh,
I'm going
cool.
to run you through
some
Dun,
tests
dun,
and
dun, dun,
numbers,
dun.
and you'll tell me whether
Jeopardy
or not
style.
the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or
Or
is
is
not
a
a bucket.
bucket?
Okay, let's begin.
Okay. Oh, music. We got the light.
Is this a bucket?
I don't know, man. I'll be like, yes.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an
You.
actual bucket.
No, no. We all know those, right?
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
I'll be like, no.
Correct. It is a 3D
Yeah, I was like, it fell over to the side a little
of an
bit.
actual bucket.
Now let's see how it looks.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
That looks like a bucket.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Okay. It's basically Hell Lands.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
I'm trying to think about it. It has handles. Has something contained. I'd be like, yes. Because it's probably something really dumb. Nah.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth.
What is the definition of a bucket?
How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
What's the bucket definition?
Is this a bucket?
Okay, here's the definition. It is... Oh, informal. Technically informal of a vehicle moving quickly and jerkily. Okay. A roughly a roughly bulk open container, typically made of metal or plastic with a handle used to hold and carry liquids or other material. Okay, of a cylinder thing. So no, that's wrong.
This is a bucket.
What? How's it a bucket? Explain me your reasoning.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
I think so.
Trick question. Both.
What do you mean it's both? Are you a bucket? The bucket in my hand. Are you a bucket?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
I can't leave it.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket.
The thing's a bucket right there.
A bucket is something. And
That's a
therefore
bucket.
Nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
What is a bucket? Not a bucket.
What
It isn't a bucket.
Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence, and yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is?
In my book.
Why a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
Like we just mess with people.
Bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry, but I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
What about the bucket I have? No buckets anymore.
What happened? Is everything gone?
The world is made out of buckets.
Disappeared. Was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. My God,
The code made a bucket.
dear. How could... Except me.
I'm not.
I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley.
Is your voice only a bucket or the narrator?
You're not
Bucket.
a bucket either. This is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now.
You know what? Bucket's a weird word now. Like, I'm looking at it more often.
But it doesn't change the fact that
It's
we
spelled
have
weird.
a game. So, tell you
How is a
what,
bucket made?
I'll reset
How is that
everything.
word made?
We'll put back all of the
for buckets, okay?
Buckets? Like, you don't... Is it because you throw it? You know what's in there?
To anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
What is that?
Who
Why?
knows
Why a
what that
bucket?
information might do
How did
for
that
us?
word come about?
All right,
Why not
here
just a
we go.
container? We have container. The word container is also a bucket in some cases, but wait, what is it? A container could be a bucket, but a bucket cannot be a container? Can it? I don't know. Or is that just a really bad analogy? Because this is one of those days.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
We're not gonna take the
Stanley
bucket this time. We're
decided
gonna walk
to go to
past
the
you.
meeting.
Bye, bucket.
Perhaps his story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's something. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? What? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
What do you mean? We're reading them down, so let's see. I didn't realize we jumped mid-air during this conversation. I'm assuming it's hits.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, what's this? It's another door.
Another miniature Stanley figurine.
We get 3.
So,
Woo woo.
there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about
They look like the little amiibos.
Stanley things? Or
Mini stands. Stand minis.
Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like it.
Salarines.
Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Hey, they say one of the follow the boys. We'll follow the raid. Let's see what happens.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
What does that mean?
I wanted to stop.
What are you gonna do?
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
He's gonna kill us, isn't he? What was that?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
So the horror game thing.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh,
If
and there's nothing on top.
stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel
Ooh, I feel so
happy.
bad for you, dude, because I'm about to end it. Because, this is kind of slow now. Like, it's pretty. It's very pretty. Wait, reach the top first. I want to see the reach the top. Oh, man, turn my eyes. I'm not gonna lie. Whoa. Oh, rainbow sparkles. Whoa, light show. I could just jump off. Nah. Let's see. Intrusive thoughts. No. Oh, we're going.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Well, it's pretty, but we can't see it there.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Oh. I see now. What happens if we go back? Was it the end is never the end? Friend.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
I'm on a time crunch, so we gotta go. Okay, but it was cool. It was nice. Thank you. Thank you for the experience. But no, we keep going on.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieve.
We'll come back at the end. We'll do the epilogue here.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to
We already
you?
done that before. Oh.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take
Aw.
this from me.
I do feel a little bad now.
Stanley. Think about what you're doing.
Mm.
No!
Ooh. Oh.
Thank God. You lived. No. No, no, what are you doing, Stanley?
Did you stop? Oh.
Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
You know what? Here, instead of dying here, we're gonna die in a pretty area. You should stop soon win.
There. See? This is what you want.
You can't get it. No, I want to jump off.
Be happy. We really can.
This looks like fractals.
We just have to stop moving.
Yeah, nah. Sorry, dude. I thought I would be able to jump here where it looks pretty at least.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
I were just slower.
Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
A good ending. Is that what we're all looking for? A good ending? Adios, amigo.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
That's kind of sad now.
Can you do that for me? My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
No, we just want to
You'll
see.
throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Aww.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
No, but honestly, I feel bad doing this now. It's like we don't die.
You're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
We fall from higher.
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
No. Can we just quit it, or will we still get the ending? Yeah, I feel so bad for the narrator, honestly, because it's like we like the game so far. We're just like, we need to go continue onwards. But how would you create a level like this and like leave it opening for jumping? To end it all.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh. Here, we'll come back for the end. We'll leave it there and just leave it there. We'll end the game there at the ending.
And entered the door on his left.
No, we're not going there. Let's go this way and see what else we can get real quick. That's new. That's super new, actually. There will be a reward for finding them all. There will be cleaning of this wall required. Well, this much I have to go. I have to name. I want to go name. Looks like 727 or something. Gotta collect them all. Mission status. Inside of a sequel exhibit. A large room. Lots of boxes. Stairs. Leading to the stairs. Some more, both red and blue. Nearby a fireplace. A private but smelly person. Trust the completionist instinct. Players are hard to find. Okay. I guess we're going with the creepy instinct, I guess. Thank you, good luck. Oh my god. Anything in here still?
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as this broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
Never.
I know how hard it must be. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Something sounds. Oop, there you are.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and figures. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me
Everything.
see. I'm sure it will come to me.
Mm. Anything else, sir?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be punished.
I'm a mouse!
In such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All
Nope.
because
Sorry
he
about that,
believed
guys.
everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then,
Hmm.
it occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked.
Am I crazy? Bucket
The
answers.
bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing.
I think you are going a little bit crazy.
Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort.
No.
And that's
It's
when
a, I'm talking to a bucket.
this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts
None
of
at all.
bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket.
Oh no.
Now he noticed the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground.
No.
Gracious, he exclaimed.
Whoa.
Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it calling to him.
Bucket.
Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley.
They're all bucket.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside.
Uh-oh.
It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and black.
That's kind of creepy.
This is the story of a woman named Narrator.
She's gonna hear about bucket now.
Narrator woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place.
Oh no.
How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
That's an interesting way of going about it. Alright. Should we end it there or do one more round? Alright, we're gonna go to the boss's office and see what happens.
Stanley and the bucket walked
Don't end it there.
to the boss's office.
No. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be just to have picked just one. I don't think I read that right at all.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly got
And now the landscapers.
very soon you'll collect the first one. The first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have,
I'm trying to muffle it.
and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Louise.
Yeah.
None of us can.
Well, it wasn't even a thing back then. Now let's see. Is there anything else I could do right now? I go forward. I could go back, or no, I can't go back now.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Very lucky.
Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh, no music? Hello?
And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the
What else is gonna happen that's like that? It's like, nah.
people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements. You've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
What's gonna happen?
I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all.
There's
But
more.
that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
I guess we'll press it and see what happens. We'll just end at one of those endings that we just didn't do over there. At least I lowered the frequency, so now it works way better.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an
Unknown fate.
It would
Already
be
saw
all
his fate.
Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley.
The bucket's always me.
Everything
Okay.
will be fine.
Now it's really loud.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Press it again? Nah. Let's see. Let's see what's going on real quick before I get cut out basically by the lawnmower. Okay, cameras.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
You pigs are cute.
Had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine. Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it.
No.
His own life in someone else's control? Never!
No. Yeah, no.
He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
The bucket is the enemy.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human.
Here's the thing, though.
For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against.
Bucket's evil.
The bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror.
As I mute my thing.
To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
Always.
Could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was
How could
prepared to
you?
throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Birds.
Birds. Silly, silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Oh. What's the difference between the two?
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and there dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all
Aww.
over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along?
Did you?
Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable.
Oh, they were
Of
feeding
all the possible paths
the
his
hummingbirds.
life could have taken, this one
I know the
was
hummingbird actually
surely
something
the
else.
best,
No.
and Stanley was happy.
No. The end is never the end. And I think on that note, we'll leave it. Alright, so we got a couple endings this time. We got the bucket. We entered Stanley Parable 2, not just Stanley Parable, but Ultra Deluxe anymore. And I think that's everything, right? Or we got the bucket. We got some more figurines. We completed the figurines, so I don't know what that's going to do later on. We'll probably figure that out. And then, I think that's all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!